First leg is Felix to throw first. Game on.
Hello and welcome back to STC Tour event number 12. We're here for the semi-final between Andy Bless and Felix Schiertz. Felix Schiertz obviously being selected to play in Modus Live League in the next couple of weeks. We'll be facing a somewhat out of form Andy Bless. He's managed to get this far in the competition, but is still alive and thriving. Steady start from Felix Schiertz, 185, puts him in a good position over Andy Bless in this opening leg. In the last games, we obviously did not know the outcomes, but Felix Schiertz did end up coming out on top against Friedel Lang, 5 legs to 3, after being 2-1 down in that one. And Andy Bless came through a last leg decider against the throw against our man Matthias Ladadi Yost.
26.
It is looking very comfortable opening leg for Felix Schiertz here. 100 plus points and these on top. Steady spears from Blessett.
I'll tell you what you really noticed, James, from watching
Felix, you require one.
Andy Bless play after we've watched Liam Lawrence for such a long period of time. It's really how short Andy Bless is in stature and how tall Liam Lawrence is.
Very true.
He sort of barely fills the right-hand side of the image there, does he, Andy Bless?
The Schiertz throw is so smooth to watch. It's nice, isn't it?
The Schiertz throw is nice, you're right.
Andy Bless seems a lot more pulley, if you know what I mean.
Felix, you require 113.
Of course, we're no strangers to these two gents, are we? We've seen them many times on our live stream.
Double top for a ton plus checkout and the opening leg against Andy Bless.
73.
On the wire. Bless, he kind of almost resigned to letting this leg go.
I think he is, yeah.
22.
I was wondering if he was going to go.
He was trying to fill up the ones there. I think that last start might have just been thrown into the single one.
Game shot.
It's a bit of a show of resignation.
As we see Lauren Fent in the background there.
Game on.
We see Rocco Fulciniti take the second leg against Sven Geiger. Currently 1-1 in that one.
Indeed it is.
Could this be an absolute whitewash, do you think?
No, I think both men have too much quality to be whitewashed. Let us know who you think is going to win in the YouTube comment section. We had plenty of activity earlier in the day. The well has run a little bit dry on YouTube. But hopefully a good game here will reignite some interest in the tournament. Will it be a first-time win for Felix Schiertz?
100.
Let's find out.
Steady start in this leg as well from Felix Schiertz. Ton and ton 40.
Yeah, very, very solid start from Schiertz here.
50.
Yeah, we've heard murmurs sort of all day that Bless hasn't been feeling at his best, playing at his best, looking at his best. What do you make of those comments, James? What do you think of the first leg and a bit we've seen from Andy?
I mean, Andy doesn't look the best. No, you're right. But also at the same time, he's still in the semi-final.
Yeah, true.
To get to the semi-final, you've got to be a reasonable player.
Do you think... Difficult to say as we don't watch the players sort of on a daily or weekly basis, but do things just look a little bit slower to you about Andy Bless? Is everything just a bit slow? His arm, his hand, his release?
He just doesn't look as assured, does he?
I'm not getting the usual zip that, you know, when you watch it out of his hand, it usually really zips towards the board, but...
As we see a fish attempt. He's on the ball. Oh, out of ball. Got a little bit excited there.
16.
I wonder if Felix Schiertz will go the Jochen Ground's ball 16 ball route here. That is a resigning no.
81.
Okay, chooses to stay on the treble 20 there.
35 left. I don't mind that route. I almost think I wouldn't personally, because I don't attack double 90 anyway, so I wouldn't go for it.
Andy Bless misses the first big number there, leaving double 4.
No,
Oh, wow. 2 big sections missed.
The Shawshank redemption.
Well, he certainly won't be redeemed if Felix Schiertz finds double 16 here.
Does he get a dart?
Well, he gets 2 darts, James, yeah, but he only needs 1. He'll find it here first dart. Or maybe second.
Game shot in the second leg.
Great dart.
He does find it
Felix
with his
Schiertz.
third dart.
Third leg is Felix to throw first.
Rocco Fulciniti 2-1 up on Sven Geiger on stream on the second board, sorry.
Hello, hello, hello. So Schiertz now our only remaining player in the draw who has not yet won an STC event. All 3 other men are former winners.
97.
How would you price up that market now in play?
Well, Schiertz is now strong favourite for this game. 2-0 up.
100.
I
And has
agree.
started considerably more brightly than Andy Bless. So I'm currently pricing that market up at 5-2, the first time winner.
Okay. I think that's a little bit harsh, because I think against Rocco or Sven in the final, he starts only at, what, 6-4?
Yeah, okay. He doesn't start favourite against Sven. Probably does against Rocco, but a close contest, yeah.
Do you know what the brand that's on his shirt is? The big L.
1.
I assume that's Loxley, but I don't actually know.
Right. Because it looks like a learner certificate play. And I was like, he's not learning to play Spears now. I was like, you could probably put that on John Bolhander's shirt.
He should have a
probably-
big P for passed his test.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you reckon Tusha has a recently qualified one? You know, the big green one that you get with a P?
84.
Roger has the slow down, I'm a learner sign, yeah. When his opponent's hitting trebles.
102.
Okay, leaves a finish. Not really sure. Not really a huge fan of that route. Especially when Bless is so far behind.
6.
Blessy is really struggling to
Felix
reach.
require 100.
He is. He's throwing an awful lot of low darts, James, yeah. Which makes me think he's not full of beans right now.
82nd dart there, 92 left.
85.
Okay, leave 72.
Good trouble there from Blessy.
100.
Doesn't find another.
72.
So Schiertz on 72.
What's his MO on 72?
Trouble 16. Yeah, thanks for the camera for assisting me there. I forgot the number briefly.
He's not a ruthless top sitter. That's one thing I will say.
I do wonder, generally, most players in the STC, I'd like to say I know their preferred double or what
Okay.
they're most ruthless on.
116.
Rocco on tops. Blessy probably tops as well. But with Felix, I'm not really sure what segment he would choose to leave given ultimate choice.
He's pretty useless on tops. He is. Like that. I'm not being funny, but I think that's one. His throw doesn't dictate a good tops throw, if that makes sense.
Well, his darts do stand very high, very tall. That certainly looks a reasonable marker there.
It does, yeah. But that's 0 now from 5 on tops, or 0 from 4 on tops. But I think he'd be probably quite good on 10s.
Game shot.
Of course, not a double that you can generally leave by preference, is it? Double 10.
I've been quite good at calling things this afternoon, by the way. Quite incredible. But besides the point, probably a bit of luck.
50.
No, your 1-3-3 call was particularly impressive.
Was.
With the 2 double 19s, which I'm sure will make our highlights reel package tonight.
Ah, Mark Way. L stands for L style, flight and shaft combos. Yeah, I have used L style before. I didn't know that was that was who that was.
So they're a manufacturer of equipment,
Yeah,
are they?
I'm pretty sure the L style, correct me if I'm wrong, Mark, but I'm pretty sure the L style, as we see a first 180 of this game for Andy Bless, they're the slightly thicker, the plasticky ones that are quite thick that
Okay.
Peter Wright used to use for a period.
Well, his stem and his flight are 2 different
104.
pieces of equipment here, aren't they? They're not all in one design.
No, looks slightly separate. I'm not 100% sure.
I've never heard of L style.
I bought some L-style flights and stems, wasn't a fan, so I didn't go back. So that was just my personal preference. As we see, Rocco Bulciniti 3-1 up on Sven Geiger.
130.
Big darts
Yeah,
there.
brilliant 19s from Schiertz.
His throw is so nice for using darts.
I actually think you mentioned about the whitewash earlier, James.
39.
I'm a betting man. I would not be putting money against the 6-0 here.
I said it earlier, I think it could be a whitewash. And I just think Felix Schiertz has got a bit too much for Andy Bless.
16. A treble will leave tops, of course, which he has been wanting to leave in this game, hasn't he?
48.
Can't quite thread through the eye of the needle there, but Andy Bless can't see him taking out one.
No, I can't even see him leaving this handy. Let's see.
Oh,
Okay.
he's very unlucky there,
Almost
really.
too handy. Yeah, almost too good with the bullseye there. As Rocco goes 4-1 up on Sven Geiger, averaging 92.
Looking like it's going to be a new season 2 winner, though. That's something that is true.
Wow.
Haven't seen Rocco win this season.
No, we haven't. Those shits on tops yet again.
Not been anywhere near.
Yeah,
on
he
tops.
hasn't. You're right. He has not found it on tops.
Game short in the 40.
But he's been ruthless on 10s.
Razor sharp on the 10s. Yeah. Blessy, a dejected figure in the background there. Looking at smiley Mark Bichelle, maybe for some positive energy.
Very true. Mark Bichelle is always smiling.
One man who also is smiling is Felix Schiertz, 4-0 up. And just 2 legs away from a spot in yet another final.
Great turn 40 there.
We assume he won't be playing his conqueror in SDC Tournament 4, Sven Geiger. As it's looking like Rocco Fulciniti has got the better of him in that encounter.
It does look like it's going to be a Rocco Schiertz final, unless either man can throw some rebuttal their way.
Let's see, it's looking increasingly unlikely from Andy Bless.
58.
Blessing now starting downstairs.
95.
Much to the surprise of the cameraman, and much to the surprise of me. He's one of the most ruthless treble 20 hitters in the SDC. The biggest 180 hitter, I would say, on tour.
I agree.
Yet turning down the opportunity to score on the 20s, that shows you the mentality of the man right now. So back up to the 20s.
And Shock, he's back in again.
Back filling that bed. Not quite. 1-2-1.
205 for Felix Schiertz. Lovely 20 there. Can he just cushion it off those? Goes downstairs last start. Slightly surprised about that. They look like good markers to me. Bless you, want 2 trebles here. There's one.
100.
Just the one. I think it's not enough.
146.
I also sense it's not enough. Luis Quattro in the background there. Going to be sticking around for the final, I'm sure. Oh, good
Another
job,
one for
team.
double 16.
Another.
Double 16 for a 146 checkout. And to put himself 5-0 up on Andy Bless.
Game short in the 50.
Boom! Felix Schiertz. 146.
Andy to throw first.
Pile driver into Andy Bless's heart. That's 5-0 to the good.
The Viper being stung by the venom of Felix Schiertz. We'll be hoping he can get some 180 antidotes, and he can't. Ton 40, though, is probably a good enough start on this leg.
That's a brilliant checkout from Felix Schiertz. 146. Boom.
It was very much a boom.
100.
Averaging in that mid to high 80s bracket. It's a good level of darts, isn't it?
It's professional level.
Given he's been relatively unchallenged in a couple of those legs as well.
98.
I wasn't sure about the break in momentum though, James. Did you like that when he hit the 2 treble 19s? He then composed, stepped back, had a little, paused his rhythm for a couple of seconds.
I don't mind it. If he hits it, then I think it's the right play. You have different players do different things. Rob Cross is notorious for doing that pause.
He is, yeah.
But then you've got some players, for example,
87.
that don't do it. Michael Smith is just a rat-a-tat kind of player. So if it suits Felix in the way he's playing, then I think go for it.
My argument against what Schiertz did is he
Great
fills the
180
bed. And what could be our deciding leg here, our last leg of the game.
Don't think it will. I think Blessy will hit a top 40 here. And I leave double 18.
My last word on that rhythm thing is, I think when all the momentum is going your way, you obviously know the route. I think why stop? Why? I don't know.
Oh, treble 18 for Bull. This would be quite incredible. This would be quite incredible. What a way to win it this would be. Bullseye for a 161 and the match.
Oh,
123.
A little bit too excited there to Felix Schiertz.
Two great efforts at two massive combination checkouts. Comes up a little bit short on the bullseye there. Andy Bless.
Game shot in the
Good dial at double 9.
Andy Bless.
Gives it a ride, booyah.
Felix to throw first.
But not one
Game on.
that he will be laughing at on the inside. I
No,
don't think.
he's not laughing on the inside or outside, is he? Interesting side view of Schiertz there.
134.
Quite a hunched stature, really, isn't he?
Yeah, I think Andy
He's,
Bless is someone who stands up quite tall, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's relatively straight, isn't he? Straight backed and straight shouldered. Bit more rounded from Schiertz, you'd have to say.
To be honest, I was going to say 60 is probably enough. I mean, you don't really want to say 43 is enough because two big numbers is never really great.
A very interesting game taking place on board number 3. Rocco against Sven Geiger. He was 4-1 up. It's now 4-3 for Rocco Fortunaty.
Shit, we just want to keep straight here, really. I think probably be enough.
60.
He'll be slightly disappointed, but I think 60, to be honest, probably going to give him chances. As long as Blessy doesn't hit 2 trebles here, yeah.
You basically counting on Blessy not to fill the bed, aren't you? Which obviously he can at the drop of a hat. But big numbers will be sufficient for Schiertz. Obviously discounting a 180 from Bless.
Doesn't want to be spraying too much.
Does not want to be spraying too much, you're right.
Oh, this is the 180 range we're talking about.
Absolutely. This is getting filled.
140.
Unlucky.
Yeah, unlucky.
See Mirko Maluch there still in the background watching along.
Yeah. Obviously, Mirko knocked out a long time ago now.
125.
Great dart from Felix Schiertz. Think that could be it unless Blessy can put in a treble here.
60.
Which you can't. 156 is a long arse, so you think Felix Schiertz will probably have 6 darts at this 94.
He will. I don't think he'll start bullseye route though. I think he'll go for the treble 18.
He should go for the treble 18. If he doesn't go treble 18, I think it would be called the wrong move in this scenario.
Yeah. Leaving his favoured double in this game, which has been tops.
Treble 20 for double 8.
Finds the treble 20.
Double 8 for the match. And for his first final since STC Tour event number 3.
78.
Who's it outside?
And you require 150.
You tour event 3 or 4? Can't remember.
Yeah, I said 4. It could have been 3 or 4. I'm not 100%. As Bless just looked a little bit distracted in the background there. Well, another treble 20 for double 18.
Andy Bless.
Oh,
He's not going anywhere just yet. He says, I'm here to stay. Booyah from Blessy.
I thought he was looking over at friends or family in the background and was pointing and was looking distracted, but oh my goodness me, I did not expect that. 156 to be reeled in.
Oh, Blessy. Felix Schiertz has got to be getting a little bit nervous now.
Yeah. He's playing well. Don't forget.
One match dart though in your mind. If Blessy also wins this leg, it then gets to a point where, okay, 5-3, that's not out of the realms of possibility.
Yeah. Momentum would of course all be with Blessy if he wins this leg.
62.
Ooh, after that first dart, 62 is a Matt Travis kind of, is it?
Do you know what I think has been the turning point in this game, James? Ever since Andy Bless turned and looked at big smiley Mark Bichelle, I think his darts have improved significantly as a result.
57.
Mark Bichelle is a smiley bloke. He adds value to the STC Tour.
And he's adding value to Andy Bless's darts right now and his average, upped it to over 80.
Can Felix Schiertz just nudge and use that? Just slow.
Could be switching here.
55.
Doesn't, stays there. Maybe slightly stubbornly.
I'd love to see a new winner on the STC Tour, but I'd also love to see Blessy come back from a 5-0 deficit.
I'm sure a few people have been writing him off today, and probably us too, when he was 4-0 down, 5-1 down.
So he's going to have 6 darts at 156.
Can't do it again, can he, James?
And you require 100.
Back-to-back 156 are unheard of.
If his first dart's there, oh, no, it's not. It's a long way away.
We'll want a treble, though.
44.
Okay, I think if Felix Schiertz can hit 2 trebles here, he's well and truly back in the leg.
It's a long ask from Schiertz. I mean, first equation, let's just leave a double. Oh, sorry, let's just leave a finish.
59.
Doesn't leave a finish though. Bless, you've got 6 at 112, and I dare say that you won't get that.
And you require 112.
Just one treble really on the agenda from Bless.
It's now probably 4 to 5 evens.
Okay, treble 17.
38.
You're now probably saying he's not going to get that when he comes back.
2 trebles now from Schiertz. It's a very different ball game. Can he find it?
100.
Bit of extra venom, bit of extra risk. That wasn't there on that.
Just cushioned in off those 2 darts nicely. 74 for Blessy. 2 darts at double 16. Can he just cushion in off that one?
42.
Aren't.
Okay.
Okay.
85.
Looking a little bit flustered there. I half thought he was going to hit that camera at one point when he turned and looked.
Here we go.
He doesn't. Schiertz on 85.
Had 1 match dart already. He's probably going to get 1 more. Is it going to be at the bull or double 5? It's at the bull. Felix Schiertz composes himself.
Missed the target twice already in the game, of course. Can he find it?
Okay.
The third time lucky, he can.
And the
Felix
match
Schiertz,
for
85 on the
Schiertz.
bullseye. Sending Andy Bless packing. For a little valiant fight back. 2 legs in a row. It's not enough.
Cracking game of darts there. Considering it was 6-2, I thoroughly enjoyed that one. One of my favourite games of the day so far.
Yeah, Schiertz, very impressive, wasn't he?